All right. It's my first live. I apologize if anything goes wrong. Apologize if I'm a little bit awkward. It is my first time doing this. Gonna wait before I do anything so we can get a few more people in here. Yeah. How many people we got in here already? Damn. Already have 12 people here. All right. It is indeed chaos. Yeah, it's black right now. I do have a webcam. I will not be showing my face. For now it's just black, but we will be doing something fun today. Recently I've been posting some screenshots or renders of a character I've been building in Bricklink. A lot of those posts of the Bricklink builds have been getting a lot of attention. So I figured, yeah, Voidstorm. I figured I'd do a live stream. Hold on. I apologize for that. My brother's phone alarm randomly went off. Gonna hope that doesn't happen again. How many people we got now? Got 20. Okay. All right. I think this is a good time to get started. We are going to be building, if you've seen Pacific Rim, we are going to be finishing up Crimson Typhoon in Bricklink Studio. I've been building this for a few days, and we're going to keep building them today. So, yeah. How do you guys like the build so far? I really like the way the torso looks. I think I nailed the shape of the torso. The legs look pretty nice in my opinion. I don't know where my reference image went. I need to get my reference image back. Reference images. All right. So we got 21 people in here. To answer your question, Zeno, no, I don't think I will be. I don't think I'll be putting it in the scavengers. I don't think I'll have. The next few seasons are. No, there will not be a shrimp on it. I don't know why you keep asking that. I'll see if I can find a little. Why do I need to look at my phone? Survival Crafted, why are you telling me to look at the phone? Okay. I'll look at that survival. I don't know, MechForge. I don't know if I don't know if I really wanna give you mod. Last time I gave you mod in Discord, I don't know, things didn't go so well. Let's just say. All right. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, no one is getting mod right now. I don't believe that will be needed. To become my friend, Super Robot, the YouTuber, you usually need to be in my Discord server and get to know me. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cough right now. All right, so let's get started with building. What's going to be the hardest is if you know what this character looks like, the weird armor piece that he has on his left arm here. I don't know exactly how I'm going to make that. Damn it! Hold on. The alarm went off again. World Savers, what do you mean by no girl is safe from you? Why do y'all keep saying smash? Why? Yes, MacForge, it shall be a very sad day for you. I'm gonna go out, is not here. Alright. I'm gonna have to play around a little bit with the design of mainly just the left arm. I think what I'll do is I'll probably No, I'm not gonna do a face reveal. I will not be doing a face reveal. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I should probably pull up the reference image on my phone instead. Probably be easier for me to see that. Alright. What if I could do like a split screen? I'll try to split screen this. That'll make it easier for me to do. I don't want that there. Oh, I'm gonna be. Nah, we'll not do split screen. Are the mercenaries still alive? No, Wesley Plays. You cannot have mod. No one is getting mod. Okay. Let's start with this. Of course, if you guys do enjoy this stream, please let me know if you want to see more, because I probably will be doing more. Okay. Actually, I might want to put a bracket there instead. Probably not going to be looking at the chat a whole lot since I do not like the split screen. I do not have two monitors to look at both chat and Bricklink. So I'm probably just going to be looking at Bricklink. So I might not see a whole lot of what you guys say. I will try to check every once in a while. Okay. I think we could do a 2x3 wedge plate. Okay, we might have to have that further up. A little more forward. Actually, we're gonna keep that there. Suck at using this app. I don't know if they'll give them enough articulation. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Take that off, and we're gonna replace this with a 2x3. Give them enough movement. Alright. Little question. If I manage to finish Crimson Typhoon before I end the stream, which Pacific Rim Jaeger would you guys want me to build next? Because that's what I'm gonna be doing this stream, just building Bricklink. Super Robot the YouTuber, can you please stop asking who wants you to do a face reveal? Please. This is my stream, not yours. Yep, I see Cherno Alpha, Striker. Yup. Okay, Atlas Destroyer. Mike Forge, we get it. You want me to do Cherno. Silence Alt 099. Your mom is not a Jaeger. Yeah. Alright, we're probably gonna do Cherno Alpha after. Okay. Take a 3x3 plate here. Actually, we should probably put that. I feel like this arm is looking just a little bit oversized, but I don't know. Stick a 1x4 plate right there. Make sure we can get the bottom of the arm when we come to that. In fact, let's actually put the joint there right now, just so we don't forget that we need that space. Might want to put it in like that. Yeah, I'll put it in like that. It'll help us remember. Why am I getting Discord pings? Oh. What is this doing there? Where did I accidentally take this piece from? How did I accidentally just rip a piece off the back? Off the back of his leg. Who is pinging me in Discord? Yes, Chernobyl Alpha. Hello there, Jay. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What, something bad happened? Well, crap. Okay. Oh no, what do we do there? Put that. Do one of these. Might actually do. I'm gonna be going back on this design a lot. This arm is gonna be hard to do. Who keeps pinging me? Okay. Oh my gosh, this piece will not go on there. Where did it go? I think that's too big for that part. I think I'm gonna switch that to a 2x2 wedge. I'll just put. Might get a little bit lazy with this arm too. It's gonna be really difficult to do. I don't know if that's looking good so far. Okay. What can we do right here. I'm gonna actually replace that with. I'm gonna set another, probably another bracket right there. I think would work, and we can get more of the stuff on top. Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. Oh my gosh. No, it's not lag. I gotta stop every once in a while to respond to some Discord messages. It's also gonna take me a while to figure out exactly what I want to do with this design. Is this? It might be easier for me to just start with the other arms, but I'm gonna just like lock in and see if I can make this work. Where's the? Didn't we have a 2x2 here? Let's take one off his back. We'll put this right there. Gosh, this whole thing looks so good right now, and I'm worried just like adding the arm is just gonna make it look weird. Why do I have someone asking to make a scene of Sergio clapping Cyberwar? Why is that something I'm being asked? Why are y'all so freaky? Like, damn. Can already hear my friends telling me I can't be talking. Actually, do brackets right there. Oh, and for my friends in my stream right now, my close Discord friends, if you see anyone in the chat saying something I wouldn't allow, please screenshot it and send it to me because I probably won't see a lot of stuff in the stream. Nothing is lagging right now, guys. I'm pausing every once in a while to do stuff. Nothing is lagging. Alright, well. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to get some mods in here. We're gonna have to get some mods in here. Okay. I have Sill as a mod. Or, sorry, Survival Crafted. I'm gonna have MechForge as a mod. And then, where is Zeno? Zeno, type something in the chat so I can make you a moderator. Search through the... Alright. And, let me... Click on it. Ow! Oh my gosh. Now my own PC is lagging. Okay. There we go. Okay, we have mods. Not everyone is getting mods. You're not going to get mod just because you want it. That is for my friends that I trust. You will not be getting mod just because you want it. Stop asking for a scene of Sergio clapping Cyber War. Gosh. I'm making Crimson Typhoon because I am, and it's fun. Okay, we need to get back to work on this. I wonder if we do some things with like jumper place. Could definitely do like that. Nah. Okay. Is that gonna fit there? No, it's not. Okay. I don't know. Does that look decent for the shoulder pad? Or do I just... Am I being lazy? Am I being lazy with the shoulder pad? What do we think about the shoulder pad design? Let me change that to dark red. Change one of those. Do we like the shoulder pad or no? Excuse me. Give me 1 second, guys. Survival Crafted, please do not steal my cheese. Don't steal my cheese. I need my cheese. I need quesadillas. I really need to get myself... You know what? I should, with my next YouTube payment, I should buy myself a second monitor so that I can see what's going on in the chat instead of being blind. I think that shoulder pad looks alright. What do y'all think about that shoulder pad? No, Survival Crafted, that is not your cheese. Yes, Cohen, steal his cheese. You will not take my quesadilla, Survival Crafted. I'm gonna add some yellow. In fact, oh my gosh. Well, I have been blessed. I have been blessed with some elite ball damage. Thank you, Zeno. I kind of need my phone for the Crimson Typhoon reference image, though. That's the issue. I don't know. I think that looks good for the arm. We're gonna move on to the lower part now. The lower part might actually be harder because, I don't know if you know what this dude actually looks like. It's a bit of a nightmare to have to design in something like this. The stress of making this look good is no anime toy CEO. You will not be stealing Grave Ward. Tuxedo Cat, please don't steal my credit card. I don't even have one yet. I appreciate you watching my ads, MechForge. I've got to stop again. Answer Discord messages. Okay, I shall call you Zarker then. It's your Discord name, I believe. Actually, I think I have a fairly simplistic design to make this work for the arm here. We can take bracket, put that there, grab another 1x2 plate. Okay. Nuh-uh, survival. I don't. No, don't dox me. Can't be getting doxed right now like this. Can't happen to me. Sure, Frostbite, you can have some cheese. Someone give Frostbite some cheese. I demand it. Someone give my boy some cheese. Gotta scroll through this, make sure. Oh, where those? Ah, we'll take care of those after. Which I'm probably gonna wanna this. I don't know why I don't just put another bracket there. Hopefully more with stability. I don't know how I can make that work. I don't know why I'm deleting that. I need that stuff. I don't know. I think I like that design. I think that looks alright. Nah, we're gonna tile that off completely. We've got the pieces in Bricklink. Why not? If you really think about it, Bricklink is basically just Minecraft creative mode, but for Lego building. I'm gonna hope I made some people laugh with that. How old is Grave Ward? I feel like I've already explained this during one of my I've explained this in Discord to someone. To answer your question, Titan Sky, he is the spirit itself. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna not say stuff like that. We'll leave it up to my series to tell you guys. That is, if I can remember to actually end up, revealing that information eventually, because I do forget to say stuff like that in the series. Like I don't like the way I did season 1. I did not cover a lot of the lore that I wanted to, especially regarding a few people's backstories. There's a few characters that I wanted to give a lot of depth and lore to, and they're currently basically untouched. So I should probably. I'm hoping to touch up on that more in maybe a few scenes in this season, maybe some season 4 extra scenes, that or the next season. But I don't know. This season is already planned out. I like the way it's planned out. I don't know. I don't think I'll be making a whole lot of changes. Can I? Oh, I can have that in black. Oh, cool. How old is the universe? Zarker, do you mean how old is my universe of the Scavengers canonically? Is that what you're asking? Lag with a triple T, you say? Everyone grab popcorn for 50 cents. Okay, so Zarker, my series canonically, I'm Christian, so I do believe that I don't believe in like the Big Bang and stuff. I believe that the universe has only been around for somewhere around 10,000 years. So I'll go with like 9, maybe 8,000 years is how long my universe has existed. To answer your question, Zeno, if you could restart the Scavengers from the start, would I? I don't think I would. I just feel like I might, but I don't think. Well, I realistically I couldn't because, like, I don't have Crucifix anymore. He died. I don't have Frostbite's season 1 body. So I don't think I would even be able to restart my series if I wanted to. And if you meant, would you ever start a new series? I don't think I would either, because realistically, I'm using up all my creative ideas on this one series, and no, I'm not gonna rebuild them. Frostbite, your season 1 body was not weak. It was probably one of the most powerful characters of his time. It was not a weak body. I will say that much about V1 Frostbite. It was not a weak body. A fairly easy design for the hand here. I've used designs like this before for a few things. If y'all can think back all the way to episode 3, I think it was actually. Damn, that was a long time ago. And used his little Crimson's hand here. MacFord, what do you mean alphas? I decline this statement. I decline. Easily take this. Can also take one of these here. So now I have to rotate it to the right spot. Can I get this? You can. Okay, cool. I'm gonna scoot it up a little bit more. Oh no, is that colliding? Yes, it is. Okay. Oh. Hey, look at that. I need to flip that piece around. Okay. Arguing with Bricklink is not fun. Okay. To rotate that just the right point. To rotate that out a bit because the other ones aren't going to fit on there then. Do we like the design of the hand? Do we think it's bad? Do we think it's good? Think it fits? Zarker, to answer your question, I am American. I live in America. That is a funny question, MacForge. I don't think I will. Kind of forgot about him, not gonna lie. All right, people like the hand design. Let's go. Now I don't think I can. This hand is supposed to turn into a saw. I don't think I can actually do that. That would be really difficult. I can make a hand that turns into a plasma caster. Because if y'all don't know, Crimson Typhoon does have one of those. He doesn't show it on screen in the movie because his screen time is very, very limited. But he does have one, and this hand can work as one of those. So there we go. We have one arm done. Now we shall move on to the other arms. You goon to Cyber War, but nobody knows because you're not famous. That is a very strange thing to say in a public chat, Tuxedo. Yeah, thank you for that, Survival Crafted. What's your idea, Zarker, for the new Titan? Elijah, why do you have a squid on your face? An eagle's head and a robotic body type. I think the only animalistic robot I've ever been able to make was Rover, and then that little like skull crawler rip off kind of thing I made and had in episode 35. You know, the one Cyborg grabbed by the neck and slammed to the ground. Would the Titan Trio get upgrades? Not that I have planned for this season, at least. I will give the Titans some screen time in the next episode because a lot of people have been missing them. I think after I'm done building Crimson, I think I'll just sit in the chat for a while and answer your questions. Just talk with you guys. I'll start with. Probably not going to have a lot of space to make this very big. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to also use the sideways one. We'll make it fit better with the other arm. Trying this pair of headphones gets really annoying after a while. Just kind of realizing that. Okay. Let's see here. Should we? I know it might not matter because I kind of already put a ball and socket joint on this side, so it might not make sense to do a hinge on this side, but should I keep it accurate to the real thing? Should I make the left arms for the elbows? Should I use a hinge, like a clip, or should I use another ball and socket joint? So I don't know what I want to do for that. I feel like a ball and socket joint is obviously going to make it more fun to animate. I'll definitely offer more flexibility, but it does come with the downside of Might look a little weird sometimes. So what are we gonna do? Hinge or ball and socket joint for the right arms? He doesn't have Cohen. He doesn't have one strong arm and one thin arm. He has two thin arms and one big arm. All right, we're going with ball and socket joints then. I actually did have a phase a while ago before I started slowly reconstructing the scavengers where I destroyed all of my scavengers, and this was years ago, way before I ever had a channel. I destroyed all of my scavengers and I used them to make Pacific Rim characters because I was absolutely obsessed with Pacific Rim. I swear I've watched both movies at least 12 times each. Very slowly went back to my characters because they meant more to me. And I have to say, I do not regret it one bit. How's that looking? Okay. Put that one higher. Nah, we're gonna keep that low. Don't know if I completely like the way this looks. I feel like it's a little undetailed and a little effort compared to what I did for the other side. You think that looks alright? The software isn't really laggy. It does slow down my PC a little bit sometimes, but it's not like super laggy. Especially if you've got a higher end PC, it'll probably be a lot smoother. I don't think I'll make any of these guys in real life. I mean, I won't make them ever. What I do with Bricklink is you can order them. Yes, I will not forget about the hands turning into saw blades. I don't think I can actually make the hands actually form into saw blades. But I can try. Yeah, I will be copying and pasting the other arm. Crimson is asymmetrical with his arms, but I will, when I'm done with this one that I'm working on right now, I will just copy and paste it over here. My only issue is how much movement it's going to have right here. Probably not a whole lot. I want to make sure Crimson... In fact, yeah, we're actually going to get rid of that. We're going to move that over one. So I want to make sure there is movement. That should give it just a little bit more space. Hopefully just enough. Gotta look up my reference image again. For episode 35, part 3, what kind of protein bar is Cyborg using? Because I'm surprised that he has powerful striking strength. He's not on. He didn't eat a protein bar or anything, I swear. He's just a very motivated Titans guy. I explained this to some people in a Discord call earlier. It wasn't exactly that he was enraged, and it wasn't a rage mode like it wasn't a rage mode like Sergio or Magma Storm or Frostbite. It wasn't a rage mode. He was angry, don't get me wrong. He was definitely angry. But it was not specifically a rage mode. He was more just very, very motivated. If anything, I'd say he'd be closer to bloodlusted, but I don't think I'd call it that necessarily. So we'll just leave it at motivated. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Put that there. Nah, I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Actually, good connection point. Which actually only has one good connection point. I really don't want to have to add another one there. I have to. Put that right there. That should work. Okay, and what I want to do for this is I want to use a snot brick. So I'm going to take the one that I used in his head. I'm going to put it here. And this will allow us to put this on here without it being too wide. Yeah, there we go. I'm smart, guys. See? I'm smart. How powerful is the new final villain in the Scavengers? I don't really think I need to explain how powerful Grave Ward is exactly. You can kind of just watch episode 30 to see how powerful he is. Or episode 35, considering that Cyborg took on the entire team of Dreadcores all at once, might I add, and then all it took was Grave Ward to finally put him down. I think that arm actually looks a lot better than I thought it would. I'm actually really happy with the way that turned out. That from over there. I already had a good hand design in mind for over here that I think will work really well. And that is, I'm simply going to take a 2x2 round plate. There. grab this again. Put it right there. There we go. That looks nice already. All right. Okay. Dude, multiple people working in a Bricklink Studio project. That'd be nice. Mountain Solos, the Scavenger Verse. Interesting. Very, very interesting considering I had one person say that Graveward makes it to Continental. We even had some comments saying he's planet level. The mech I'm making looks like Flameblaze as a lizard. MechForge, that is facts. He might not solo Shatter Blitz. He might not solo Shatter Blitz. Shatter Blitz could definitely give Kestrel Strike a fight. What is it, Xeno? He could spam his lasers, but we've seen Shadow Blitz, deflect energy, and he can move really fast. You can work on. Zeno, I'm gonna have to discuss that with you a different time. Maybe in my next stream we can try to do a duo project. But we're gonna keep working on this now. I believe he only has 4 fingers on this side. Oh, what is that doing? I do not want it there. Ah, come on. Get on there. No. Yeah, there we go. And then... Come on, you want to go on there. Do it. Yes. There you go. Getting clip pieces onto bars is always really difficult and infuriating. I'm just going to have to work with that. Probably going to want to flex these fingers out a bit more. Kind of overlapping with each other. Oh, come on. Stay on there. Stay on there. Stay on there. No. Oh my gosh. Bro. Okay, we're just going to have to work with that. Okay. Oh. Now my PC is starting to lag. I can't switch to my main browser tab. Okay, I'm gonna save this file. Nope, not. Save the file real quick. I don't want this to crash and lose all the progress. Really gotta go on my phone to see the chat. Just so it's 37 people watching right now. And that's pretty much this arm done. Copy this. Depose this first, actually. Alright, well, there's Crimson Typhoon pretty much complete. We just need to make his saw hands now. I can't even open this on my phone. Is it lagging that bad? I can't even see the stream chat. Okay. Okay. Now what we're going to do is take this right here. I want to have it flat on the ground because OCD, but no. What I'm going to do is, okay, that's not the wrong. Take these. I believe how the saw hand works on Crimson Typhoon is he has 4 fingers on each hand for his right arms. And I believe they split into 2 each. So that's just how I'm going to design it. Okay, yeah, so we're going to take this piece. Actually, we're going to angle it back like that. What we can actually do is I'm going to take this, go over here. I'm going to grab this piece, not that piece, this one. I may get these in the future at some point just for funsies, but I don't think I'll ever put them in the series. So, yeah. I don't know, I feel like those stretch out a bit too much. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with that. Of course, now that we have one, we can just copy and paste it. And set those right there. Now Crimson is floating. Oh. There we go. I believe we can do a similar thing with this over here. I'm not even going to care about it being flat on the ground. Grab this bar holder from over here. And then we can do this. Oh, why won't it attach? Not attaching. To answer your question, David Miller, no, I will not be making him in real life. If anything, I will be ordering him on Bricklink, but I don't think I'll do that either because, at least not for a while. Dude, why will this piece not attach? Okay, there we go. Also going to put that same feature of that on there. Oh, deleted it. Just so that we can have this spin if I ever do decide to order this. I believe since he only has 3 fingers on this side, he should probably... I feel like it makes sense if he only had 6 little blades. Like it wouldn't make sense for him to have 8. So we're just gonna put 6. You saw that? Yeah, shit. That sucks. Yeah. Okay. Because I kind of don't like the way that looks with only 6 of them there. Yeah, we're just gonna deal with it. There we go. Crimson Typhoon is complete. How's it look? Going to temporarily stop stream so I can render it. Okay. We must now render this. I think I did really good on the Crimson Typhoon build. I do not know if I could have made it more accurate. Gosh, can't talk. The screen is black because I stopped sharing, and there's nothing else in front of the screen. It's gonna be a while it's gonna be a while for it to render. Bricklink is a little slow sometimes. Alright, well, that's Crimson built. Yeah, my chair is really squeaky. The render is not done yet. The render takes a while. Render takes a long time to load. Like, I've literally had renders take hours sometimes. That might be an exaggeration, but it takes a long time. Cohen, please use nice words in my chat. I should order a mask. Then I'd be able to show my face without showing my face. I was considering having my camera face a different way so that I could do some stuff with my characters. My friend Zeno, he's in here right now. He did a stream a few months ago, I think. He like swapped around the accessories of his characters, and that was fun to watch. Thinking I could do some stuff with my characters like that, and just based off of the requests of the chat. I think that'd be fun to do. But I don't know. I might have to wait for another time. All right. Well, while it renders, do you guys have any questions? Because now we just gotta wait. So now we need something to do. So let's talk. Oh no, where is Ghostwire? Ghostwire is behind me, sitting right next to Adam and Graveboard. Right on my little nightstand. Not a nightstand, I guess. It's like a vodka tower or something that just doesn't have any vodka in it. No, there is not alcohol on it. It is a very empty shelf that I just have in my room for storage. You can stop spamming share now, Tuxedo. You can stop spamming. Am I okay? To answer your question, Cohen, no, I am very much not okay, but we will not be talking about that. Will you make a Watchman of Doom? I did at one point. I never posted anything about it. Actually, that's not true. I did make a Watchman of Doom, and I did post a picture or two about it. Zeno, you should definitely go live eventually. You should definitely go live sometime soon. For my Discord members in the chat right now, please message me on my phone account because it is difficult for me to switch tabs. Stop spamming Verity. Gosh. What do I think of my first videos? My first videos, honestly, I'm not the most proud of. With how good my stop motion animation is now, I look back at my old videos and they're honestly embarrassing to me, but I'm never going to delete them. I'm always going to keep them there. I don't think there's only been a few times where I've ever deleted something because it was just so bad. But I've never quite deleted anything significant off my channel. Everything is going to stay there because the reason being, I like being able to see what I have now, see how much I've improved, and look back at where I started and then really see how much I've improved. Yes, I agree, Zeno. Get Verity out of the chat. Would you make the G Squad? Probably not. I don't want to include too many Skibidi Toilet characters just because I want to stay mostly original. How many characters total? I don't know exactly off the top of my head how many characters I have in total, but I think at least counting the ones I have in real life, not just models I have in Bricklink, I think I have 30 to 40, maybe. Somewhere around 40, I think. Check how's the render doing. Okay, the render's doing pretty good. Not done yet, but I don't think Skibidi Toilet is dead yet. I don't think it's dead. The show is definitely dead. We haven't gotten anything in I think over a year now, but the community is still very much alive. How many seasons would you do with the Scavengers? I don't know yet. Okay, what is up with Falsity now? Is that like Verity's forgotten cousin? Anyway, I don't know how many seasons of the Scavengers I'll do. I have a fifth one that will be coming out eventually after like a year of saving up money for all the assets I need. Season 6 is also going to be quite a bit of money. I think $800. Season 5 is going to be like $4,000 in total for all the things I need to buy for it. Season 7 might be around $800 too. I'm hoping to make a season 8 at some point, but I don't know. Why would I upgrade Voidstorm when I just built him? I don't know if I'll make it to season 10. If I had to cuddle anyone in the chat, who would you pick? Why is that a question you want answered, MacForge? I am going to. You know what? Yeah, Cohen. I pick myself. I would hug myself. Whenever my series ends, it really just depends on either I run out of ideas, something comes up that stops me from doing the series, like I don't know, technical issues, my PC breaks or something, something happens with my channel, or I just don't feel like doing it anymore. We know that, MacForge. We know you choose Iga. Why are we calling Cohen gay? What did he do? What is it, Shadow Boy? Would you make more Wiz edits of other people's characters? It depends on if I can think of good fights for them to be in. A lot of characters, a lot of my friends' characters are really big. Like my tallest characters, Bunker and Viper. They're not actually mine; they're my stepbrothers, but I use them for my series. I think Bunker and Viper are like canonically like 13, maybe 14 feet. And some of the smallest characters of my friends are already like 100 to 200 feet. So, yeah, I don't know. Wiz edits with my characters against other people's are usually pretty one-sided, meaning I usually lose a lot of them. Can I upgrade Earthquake? I mean, you saw in episode 35, he does have a gun now. I'm trying to say a cannon. That is his upgrade essentially. I kind of wanted to make him more like the Astro Juggernaut, to give him an actual weapon to fight with, because he really doesn't ever use weapons. That's the thing with Earthquake. A lot of people say he's really strong and like a top tier character, but he's not that powerful considering he's mostly just brute strength and just overwhelming force. And he didn't really ever use his weapons, even when he had some. I could, Titan Sky, I could add the same size just to make it fair. But I feel like that's literally just simply me admitting my characters don't stand a chance against anyone else. Godzilla versus Kestrel Strike. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Monsterverse Godzilla versus MacForge's Kestrel Strike. Who do you think wins that? Monster vs. Godzilla is like 398 feet, I think. So just almost 400 feet, and then Kestrel was like 530 feet. It's a big size gap. Of course. What's the extra 0.67 feet for MechForge? Who would win, 2 Cyber Wars or Grave Ward? Grave Ward easily wins. Like, no diff. Who wins Titan Cameron, 8.0 or TBM? I'll go with TBM. It's got better abilities. Although, Titan Blue Man versus Titan Clockman base. Titan Blue Man wins that easily, honestly. Titan Clockman base is not very strong, all things considered. He was taken down by just the upgraded Camera Titan when he was infected. 10 Scrapsmiths versus Great Ward. Probably a stalemate, considering Grave Ward probably can't fight them all at once because they're so big and there's so many of them. I'd say that's going to end up being a stalemate because Grave Ward, he can't physically be damaged. 100 Cyborgs versus Grave Ward. 100 Cyber Wars would definitely overwhelm Grave Ward, but eventually Grave Ward could come out on top against 100 Cyber Wars. Does Jeffrey in the Void solo Scavengers verse? Well, I mean, yeah, 100 men versus 1 gorilla. Jeffrey in the Void could probably he's going to be one-shotting most of the Scavengers. Shatterblitz and Grave Ward are really the only ones that are going to be left. I don't think Grave Ward can beat. I don't know. He might be able to. Shatterblitz and Grave Ward probably wouldn't get soloed by Jeffrey in the Void, but he definitely wouldn't last long before just probably getting thrown like 5 miles. I'm gonna check on the render. Ooh, the render's looking good. The render's looking good, guys. It's not done yet, but it's looking good. How many Cyber Wars episode 35 would it take to beat Grave Ward? I mean, realistically, no amount of Cyber Wars can actually kill Grave Ward, but I feel like I don't know, I'd say like 30 Cyber Wars could probably overwhelm Grave Ward. Maybe 20. I'd say 20 to 30 Cyber Wars could definitely overwhelm Grave Ward and probably just beat him up until he just collapses from exhaustion. But they cannot kill Grave Ward. So to answer your question, Zeno, no amount of Cyber Wars can actually kill Grave Ward. But in a knockout battle, I'd say 20 to 30 would do the job. How many Titan Blue Mans would it take to beat Kestrel? Equal size. 1. Who's the strongest mech in the Scavengers? Easily Grave Ward right now. When will the Titan Trio come back? I will definitely give them some screen time in the next episode. They're gonna need they're going to need the Titan Trio with their wide range of abilities to take on what they're going to do in the next episode. Do you plan on having any plot twists? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There will be a huge plot twist eventually. What do I mean, one? I mean one. Why do you keep saying Mountain versus Grave Ward? If you could revive one series, which one? Definitely the OG Skibidi series. I must see more of that eventually. Like I said, Mythical Obliterator. The strongest character is currently Grave Ward. If Native Americans had the materials to make robots. I don't know. Which fan Leggy series is the best? Out of the ones I know from my fans, I definitely like Iron Line the best. I haven't seen a whole lot of it yet because there's only I think there's only 3 episodes out right now. I haven't watched Titan Sky's series yet, and from what I've seen from a few of his animations that he's shown in Discord, his animation is really good. My friend Catnap, he's also another Discord friend. His animation is pretty good too. Is Soul Crusher canonically dead? No, he is very much alive. When will Adam get some fighting? I originally in the original script for the original plan, I should say, for episode 35, I planned to have Adam save Cyber War from the element and the void, but I decided to have Cyber War show more of what he's really capable of instead of just not at all being locked in and losing. Will Rover kill Soul Crusher for what he did to Frostbite? Questions like that, why would I answer them? Like, it would just spoil the series, wouldn't it? Gotta keep it interesting, don't I? Crucifix is going to be terrifying. Crucifix is dead. I have an interesting contest. You should do an animation contest. That would be fun to do. You should add Mothman since Kevy can't repair nobody anymore. I can't be adding 2 of your characters to the series now, can I? Who would win, Prime or Rover? Prime, Rover, or... Oh no, you should finish the sentence. Alpha, I have a funny-ass question. Oh, Prime Rover or Titan Blue Man? If it's Titan Blue Man from Jackson's series, Titan Blue Man is neg-diffing. But if it's both Scavengers Rover and Scavengers Titan Blue Man, I'd say Titan Blue Man Extreme Diff. How many episodes are you planning for doing the whole series? Again, I don't know. It depends. What happened to that bird Cyborg had? If you're referring to the one in episode 20 that like hopped on Soul Crusher's shoulders for a bit and just lasered him, I just scrapped the character, honestly. I hated how it looked. And I just scrapped it, and I gave Cyborg detainer claws instead. Please don't make fun of Jackson. Be nice. I will not be adding your Titan Diamond in my verse. Having characters added to my verse from other people, that only happens with my very close friends. Only characters from my close friends get added. If I just add everyone's characters, all my fans' characters, it's gonna get really, really expensive and crammed really soon. Will the Frostburn duo return? Again, I mean, they were talking about it in episode 31, but again, I'm not going to spoil anything because it just doesn't make the series as exciting. Gypsy Danger versus Cyberwar, both prime. Even if it's still the 260-foot Gypsy Danger versus the 10-foot Cyberwar, there's really nothing stopping from Cyberwar to just like, because Cyberwar is definitely way faster than Gypsy. So what's stopping Cyberwar from just flying up to Gypsy's con pod, smashing through the face, and then killing the pilots inside? There's really nothing from stopping him from doing that. If you mean same size, again, Cyberwar solos, honestly. Alpha, maybe Mini Xeno could replace Kevin. Maybe. The thing, part of the reason Kevin was killed is because I've been thinking it's a little bit too overpowered. It's a little bit too helpful for the scavengers to be able to take any amount of damage in battle and then just go back to base and be fully repaired by Kevin in less than a day. So I feel like the scavengers need a little bit of a nerf in that sense. No, Kevin will not be coming back. Neither will Counter Titan. Counter Titan from ST Multiverse versus Cyberwar episode 35. If it's canon size, Counter Titan slams. Counter Titan is freakishly fast for how big he is. So I don't think Cyborg would be able to beat him. If it's equal size, Cyborg might stand a chance against Counter Titan, but again, Counter Titan is a beast, so probably Counter Titan mid diff. Don't the Dreadcores do that too? Yes, but I feel like it's a little bit more fair for the Dreadcore since generally villains should have the upper hand, and then the good characters should be able to win. Usually, not normally, not in a normal way. The good characters should always win by some non-natural means, I feel like. I think that's what makes a series or movie more interesting. When will the Japanese and Italian robots make an appearance? I don't know. I'd say probably season 7, maybe. Yeah, probably season 7. What's the only characters you don't let people make? Really, the only one I don't want people to have is Cyberwar, because that is my main character and my most powerful scavenger. So I don't really want anyone to have Cyber War. There's one very close friend I allowed to have the design of Cyber War. Damn, what season are we on? We are on season 4. Is there anyone else that has a rage mode? Not that I really have planned right now. Here's an Easter egg that probably none of you knew. For one single frame in episode 6, season 1, when can't even remember what Frostbite says to him that pisses him off, but oh yeah, he Frostbite calls Thunderstorm a simp. Thunderstorm turns to him and his visor goes red for one single frame. So Thunderstorm, I think, probably would have a rage mode. Striker Eureka versus Cyborg. Again, same thing with Gypsy. Nothing stopping Cyborg from just flying up to the head, smashing through the glass in the compod. I don't even know if it's glass. It might not be. Probably not. But again, Cyborg can probably just fly up to the compod, smash through the face, blast through it, whatever. Uses guns, a core blast, lasers, anything. Just hop inside the head and kill the pilots. The episode was 6 where Frostbite called Thunderstorm a simp. There's one single frame where Thunderstorm's eyes go red. Will Cyborg find Kevin dead? They don't know that yet because 34 and 35 happened back to back. There's no time skip, so no one knows yet. At least as far as I have planned. Have I ever watched Invincible? No, I have not. Again, like I said, Christopher, the strongest character in my series is Grave Ward right now. Who will win? Upgrade Titan Cameron 8.0 or Cyber War same size? Unless your Titan Cameraman Titan Sky has any unknown abilities or haxes that I don't know about, I'm gonna say Cyborg like high diff. If Cyborg is the size of Optimus Prime, why are the Titans not taller? First of all, Cyborg is not the size of Optimus Prime. If we're talking about Bayverse Prime, that version is 28 feet tall. Cyborg is only 10 feet tall. The Titans are not taller. The Titans are really small for a reason I will explain, hopefully in a future episode. I really should have covered it earlier in the series when it was really a huge confusion, but I definitely need to cover that. I hope Earthquake becomes the strongest. I mean, he already is one of the strongest physically. He's not the most powerful, but as far as raw strength, he's one of the strongest. But no, Earthquake will not be becoming the most powerful anytime soon. How did Rover come back? Again, that's another thing that'll be explained in a future episode. Ooh, I think the render's done, guys. I think the render's done. The render might be done, guys. Rank the top 5 strongest scavengers. Do you want strongest scavengers or strongest scavengers characters? So do you want me to include the Dread Corps or mercenaries? Actually, I don't think I should ever. I'm probably gonna say the same thing I have always said. I don't think I should ever really be doing my opinion on my top 10, top 5, top 20 strongest characters or anything. Because then if I rank characters based on their power, if I ever have some of those characters fight, there's going to be no suspense on who's going to win this fight. It's just going to be like, oh, well, Alpha said he was more powerful, so he's going to win. And then there's just no excitement for the fight. To answer your question, Cohen, Thunderstorm's eyes did go red. I think I did have a plan for him to have a rage mode, but no one really saw that ever. No one ever really saw that detail I added, and I barely noticed it when I watched my old episodes. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever include a true rage mode for Thunderstorm. How do I pick when a character is gonna die? Really, it just depends on how it'll impact the story. So yeah, it just depends. Okay, guys, the Crimson Typhoon render is done. I will be uploading it to my posts. You guys can all go see it now. That looks way better than I thought it would. Damn. Is Sergio our only engineer to repair everyone? He is an he has engineering knowledge. He does know how to fix people. I don't know if Sergio will be able to take over as the main engineer, mechanic, healer, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't think Sergio can fully take over for Kevin's role, but he can definitely pitch in and help, and at least try to keep up with what Kevin used to do. Who wins out of all of Jackson's characters or Plot Armor Shark? Obviously, Plot Armor Shark is soloing. Like, come on, Titan Sky, is that even a question? It's Plot Armor Shark. Mac Forge, what do you mean Kestrel Strike be Kestrel Stroke? What about Space Ender? He helped Kevin how to remove the micro-infection thingies. Well, Space Ender right now is not able to help. So, yeah, no, Space Ender can't really... No, he can't really help. I never knew Scientist was in your series until I saw him in the big battle. Well, Scientist appeared in episode 31 for a bit. Yeah, you should have seen that at some point, I hope. Okay. Not gonna lie, guys, I am getting a little bit tired now, and I haven't had dinner yet. It's currently almost 11:30 for me right now at night. When will Galaxy Bringer secret scene from season 3 appear? Bro, my brother would be so happy. Space Ender is my brother's character. He would be so happy, Tuxedo, that you recognize that. I'm actually gonna screenshot that and show it to him. Congrats, Tuxedo, for remembering that. I'm showing that to my brother. I will not directly say when Galaxy Bringer will appear, but it won't be in season 4. That's all I'll say. Destimo986, you just realized this is my voice. Will other seasons have longer episodes? Probably, because season 5 is going to need to have a lot happen in it. A lot of character developments, a lot of character introductions, a lot of different plot points, some of which I already have planned. Season 5 is going to need to be long, like at least 2 hours, I think. So the episodes are probably going to be released in parts for season 5, maybe season 6 too. Maybe all seasons after this. But the parts of the episodes are all going to be the same length of a normal full-length episode. Space Ender or Elemental? Who voice acts all the characters? I voice a lot of them. Here, I'll actually go through all the characters and tell you who voice act them. I voice act Cyber War. A lot of the voices are a lot of the voices use voice filters to make them sound better. But I voice act Cyber War. One of my friends, his name is Razor Riley on YouTube. He voice acted Thunderstorm. I will have a new voice actor in case I ever do I'm gonna have a new voice actor for Thunderstorm in case I ever do blooper videos or non-canon animations where Thunderstorm talks. I do still have the body, just because Thunderstorm is a really important character to me. After season 4 ends, there's going to be a long gap between then and when season 5 starts, because I need to save up a lot of money. So I'll probably do a lot of skits, bloopers, animations, non-canon, funny episodes or videos. So Thunderstorm might get a new voice there if I ever do stuff. Can you help for voice acting? That all depends on if you can be in my Discord server, and if your voice suits any of the characters. No, I did not say Thunderstorm is coming back. I said he might be. Oh, you are in the Discord server. I don't know. I don't know what your Discord username is. My brother or a random convoy voices. No, MechForge, no Thunderstorm X Kestrel. My brother, Random Convoy, voices Magma Storm and Earthquake. I voice Shatterblitz, Frostbite, and Sergio. One of Toon Studios' friends, she voice acted Flameblaze. Firebird X Flameblaze all the way. Alpha react to Citra's robot. I could do a reaction video to Nosy. I don't think I'll do any reaction videos though. Which of my characters would have the best shot with Kestrel? Kestrel is by. I don't know. I'm not going to answer that. David Miller, your screen is black because the stream screen is black because I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just gonna keep it at for the voice acting thing. I voice act most of my characters. No, MechForge. Raven X Kestrel will not be happening. Would Patchy come back? Patchy will get some more screen time in probably episode 20. Not 20, 38. Again, Titan Speaker Man. I don't know when I will be done with the series. It depends on a lot of things. Yes, Zarker, Raven X Jackson. Raven X Jackson is confirmed. He has a Discord role for that too. Bro, why are we shipping? Because it's fun. It's funny. It's entertaining. It's entertaining. Coming up on 2 hours now. Wow. 2-hour stream. All right. It's 11:30 for me right now. Frostbite X Ghostwire. I agree, Tuxedo. Oh, your Discord name is Beast Boy. Oh. You should add Hydro Shock, Mothman, and Kestrel Strike. How about no, because you don't need that many characters? Which one of my scavengers would get along with Verdamus and Cryptoid? Considering I don't know who either of those characters are, I can't really answer that. To answer your question about the African, I assume you meant the African character I was thinking of making in Bricklink. I don't think I'll make it anymore, Toon. I already have too many characters. Zarker X Earthquake. Earthquake is not gay, so no. I don't think Earthquake would probably ever want to be with anyone again, actually. He's got too much trauma from that. Silent Salt, I don't think I'm going to be sidetracking myself to looking at community posts just to find them. Either way, I don't know what their personalities are. Mothman X Kestrel or Kestrel X Patchy. Definitely Mothman X Kestrel. Cohen X Starbomber. Raven X Magma Storm. Hell no. No. Magma Storm X Raven is never happening. Will Adam's team help with the scavengers later on? They will try. They will try. LOL ETF. MacForge, could you explain what ETF means, sir? What the hell happened to Earthquake before the series? Lots of trauma. Lots of war veteran trauma. Are you going to make Crimson Typhoon IRL? I said this many times. No, I will not be having him in real life. Voidstorm isn't even a character yet. Marie X Earthquake Xeno. Yeah, now see that's what I like when someone really reads into my series like that. Marie X Earthquake. Good job, Xeno. Let's get a round of applause for Xeno. Voidstorm X Cyberwar. If you know, you know. Yeah, MacForge. Yeah, totally. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Thunderstorm X the element. No, bro. No. Okay, Zarker, you can stop spamming. Oh, you were. Yes, it's elite ball knowledge, guys. Zeno is right. Zeno is correct. Get some party poppers for Zeno. What if the scavengers are the bad guy? They're not. Is Scavenger even seeing my comments? Yes, I am. Stop saying Zarker X Ghostwire. It's Frostbite X Ghostwire, man. POV. Magma Seorm. Burn the Raven. Viper X Syndicate Viper. I mean, Syndicate Viper is low-key mauling Viper, but, you know. I'm going to say no. Viper X Grave Ward. No. Cyborg is now back in his prime. Yes, he is. Will we see more flashbacks of Cyborg? No, not that I have planned. That was really the only important one. But I'm hoping to give Earthquake a little flashback. Holy Titan Sky, Grave Ward X Flame Blaze. No. Who has a bigger sword / cannon? Cyber War or Sergio? I think we all know Cyber Wars is bigger. Bunker X Grave Ward. Yeah, they crack. Bunker X Grave Ward could be true based on some certain videos Titan Sky has Titan Sky has sent some videos to Discord. Title X Rampage, I assume you meant to say. Fun fact, Title X Rampage was a ship at one point before the series happened. Who the hell shipped Frostbite X Rover? I mean, Frostbite X Rover is definitely a good best friend ship. Bunker X Title, a wall to induce. Flameblaze X Sergio, another elite ball. Correct. Ultimate maximum turbulence collapsed by Bunker. Zarker, what are you on? Who is the best duo or trio in the Scavengers? If we're talking about duo, definitely Sergio and Flameblaze. If we're talking about trio, definitely Titan Trio. Flameblaze X Magma Storm. They are essentially siblings to each other. Not biologically, but that's what they're like to each other, MechForge. Flameblaze and Magma Storm, they are like siblings to each other. Wait Alpha, Star Bomber X Cyber War. How about no? Because yeah, my mom low-key voices Star Bomber and then I voice Cyber War. So how about no on that one, Zeno? How about no on that one? Also, Cyber War is too much of a Giga Chad to need a girl in his life, so Sergio running down the street at 60 miles per hour, butt naked, cheeks clapping. MechForge, what are you on? Will everyone get new form later on? I don't know, not maybe. What is your favorite scavenger? Definitely Sergio. I really like his design. Rover X Soul Crusher. Hell no. Hell no. Ghostwire X Sergio going scavenger. No. Did Loft Studios inspire you to make stop motion? I'm gonna be honest, no, he didn't. I actually found out about Loft Studios after I started my series. I've heard a lot of people telling me that I was probably inspired by Loft Studios, or that my series reminds them of Loft Studios. Rover X Tanner, trust me. How about no? World Savers, please stop begging me to watch your series. I can't watch everyone's series. If I watch all my fans' series, then like what am I gonna do with the rest of my time? If I watch one person's series, unless it's my friend, then everyone's just gonna come to my comments saying, watch my series, watch my series. Rover X Tanner, if you know, you know. Rover is hungry tonight. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that, Cohen. Rover is gay. No, he's not. Kestrel Strike X Nerf Elite 2.0 Eagle. Yes. Soul Crusher X Frostbite. No. When is Soul Crusher disinfected? He's never been infected. If the whole team of the scavengers were alive, would they kill Grave Ward? No. How sad is Rover now that Frostbite is dead? Very, very sad. Soul Crusher X Grave Ward. No. Kestrel X Polaris. If you know, you know. Yes. I agree with that, MechForge. The Elemental X the Void. Or actually, it's the Element, not the Elemental. They do make a really good duo, though. They sure did against Sergio in episode 29. They did not in episode 35. I appreciate it, Moongaze. Cyberwar X Rampage. No. Will Rover have a rage mode since Frostbite is dead? Probably not. I mean, he doesn't actually have eyes the way everyone else does. So I can't really show that. Kevy X 1986 Toyota Hilux. Yes. Approaching 2 hours and 15 minutes. I don't know, guys. You think this is a good place to stop the stream? Think I should finally go to bed? Think I should finally eat something? Think I should finally eat some dinner? This series is more peak than eating grandma's cookies. Honestly, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. I think 2 hours is pretty good for my first stream. We haven't seen the Crimson Typhoon render yet, though. I did. I posted it. I posted it in my community. All right, fine. What's your last question, MechForge? One more question. You need your rest. Indeed, I do. I also need food. I haven't eaten in a while. 2 hours and 15 minutes. Cyber Div versus Kestrel Stroke. Gotta go with Kestrel Stroke, you know. All right, well, I'm gonna end the stream. Thank you for all of you who joined. Thank you for watching my stream. Let me know in my comments if you want to see another stream. Thank you, guys. Bye.